Saginaw County and the Great Lakes Bay region have rapidly taken a leadership role in renewable energy and innovative technology for the state. We have chosen to dream green. Companies like AKT Peerless invested in clean technology. Merrill Technologies invested $6 million in new windmill machinery, and Merrill Aviation took off in 2009. Dow Corning continues to develop its Solar Solutions Application Center, and Cygnus continues to diversify in Bridgeport and Shields. We also saw impressive gains in professional services, advanced manufacturing, and agribusiness. Saginaw Control and Engineering, serving the electrical industry since 1963, purchased more than $400,000 in new equipment. And agribusiness giant Star of the West Milling made multiple investments. The city of Saginaw stepped up to support Mysticay's Renaissance Zone, and Saginaw County rallied behind Garber Buick. Other family-run companies such as Prince Plus and Seiler Precision also saw growth. In 2009, the Saginaw Future Procurement Technical Assistance Center helped 22 companies win 515 government contracts worth more than $17 million. Congratulations to Contractor of the Year, Thompson Aerospace and Defense. Development in these industries, with assistance from Saginaw Future, led to nearly $850 million in new investment and the creation and retention of more than 5,000 jobs in 2009. Now let's take a closer look at 4 green and innovative projects.
Morley Companies Inc. added 600 new jobs in the Great Lakes Bay region in 2009, thanks in part to the company's continuing growth and the area's skilled and inspired workforce.
Interestingly enough, something that our area provides to us is a terrific workforce. And quite frankly, we couldn't have been more pleased than to find the people that we have found. Great educational background from our local and regional universities.
And to meet the needs of a major new client, Morley is making another significant investment, $4.5 million, adding another 500 jobs. The company got a 5-year, $2.8 million tax credit by the Michigan Economic Development Corporation to help make this possible. And Saginaw Township pitched in with a 6-year tax break for equipment and fixtures in the new building. The company also credits Saginaw Future with helping it realize these new possibilities.
And really opened our eyes to opportunities that we didn't know existed with regard to making sure that we were putting our best foot forward and being as competitive as we can in the global economy. Certainly, some of the new contracts that we've been awarded recently were contracts where we were in a position where we had to compete with several other locations and several other countries that I think might be perceived as lower cost.
Morley isn't done. They expect to invest another $3 million and create another 700 jobs in the next 5 years. A strong show of faith in the community they've called home for decades.
It was September 2009 when Mid-Michigan got the good news.
We think this is where we can have the biggest bang for our buck.
Soneva Incorporated makes solar cells that convert sunshine into electricity. And soon, the Georgia company will turn this field in Saginaw County's Thomas Township into a new solar manufacturing facility, bringing with it more than 2,000 direct and indirect jobs over the next 5 years.
Soneva has expanded dramatically, and we have more demand for our product than we currently can produce. So we looked all over the United States for a location to put our next factory, and we considered many, many locations, and Thomas Township and Michigan came out on top. And there were several reasons for that, but one, the workforce was there that we were looking for. 2, we had local government all the way up through the governor who understand what it's like to build a business, the type of support that's needed, and we found all of that we were looking for in Thomas Township.
So, what kind of workforce is Soneva looking for?
We'll be looking for people with manufacturing skills, engineering skills, and scientific skills. Here in our factory in Georgia, we've hired from a number of automotive plants who have shut down. There's been both a GM and a Ford plant that have shut down in the Atlanta metro area, and we found that those workers have transferred very, very well into the solar energy manufacturing arena.
What also makes moving to Mid-Michigan attractive is having solar energy neighbors.
The company currently has relationships with Dow Corning as well as Hemlock, 2 of the leaders in green technology worldwide. So being neighbors, with both of those organizations, as well as others such as GlobalWatts that you mentioned. That certainly made it very, very attractive and easy for us.
Soneva spun out of Georgia Tech Center of Excellence for Photovoltaics.
And we spun our company out. We've raised money from top-tier investors, including Goldman Sachs, Warburg Pincus, and NEA.
Soneva manufactures everything here in the United States. Its products are sold here, Asia and Europe.
And I think there's lots of opportunities to collaborate, and that's really the beauty of the vision that Saginaw Future has with this green park, to bring complementary companies together in a single location to really reduce costs throughout the value chain. It's a wonderful concept and one that I think will be quite successful.
San Jose-based GlobalWatts is building a $177 million plant in Saginaw for the production of solar modules, a decision that will eventually mean 500 jobs.
There are jobs and there are possibilities, but most importantly, there is wealth creation. We are not here to put a big fat pipe in your economy. We are here to create local wealth, and we are here to create that wealth in partnerships with local companies and local people.
Michigan wasn't even on the company's radar originally, but just a few weeks from signing a deal to move to Texas, the company visited Michigan at the urging of Saginaw Future.
When we came and we spent a day and a half here, it was very clear that this effort is a very coordinated, well thought out effort. The presence of companies like Hemlock Semiconductors, the presence of highly technologically oriented companies like Dow Corning, right? And a plan of bringing companies like Soneva here just enabled the whole food chain process to come together.
Local and state leaders put together a package that provided GlobalWatts with everything it was looking for: 7 years of employment tax credits and a $10 million brownfield tax credit. The MEDC estimates GlobalWatts will generate close to 2,800 additional jobs over the course of the next 10 years.
The Saginaw Future has created the basis of building a solar economy, which is perfectly timed because you can now transform the automotive economy to a solar economy.
You walk into a factory that's 50 years old and you see it's life. It's living again, and that workforce wants to win. And I'm telling you, I would put them up against any workforce across the globe.
Next Year Automotive CEO Robert Remenard lights up when you talk about Next Year Automotive workers at the Buena Vista Township plant. The company, formerly known as Delphi Steering, is a subsidiary of General Motors. The plant employs nearly 3,000 workers and has been a global leader in steering systems for more than 100 years.
We're in an environment where steering is transitioning from hydraulic, traditional power steering, to electric steering. And that is exciting because it brings tremendous benefits to the vehicle and the consumer. It's much more fuel efficient, 3 to 5% better fuel economy, which really helps us with governmental regulations. And it helps vehicle manufacturers achieve the fuel economy measures that they need to achieve. It is also very safe and very green because it's simpler, it's electronic, it does not contain harsh fluids that could cause harm to the environment, and therefore it's in very, very high demand.
Next Year Automotive has invested more than $70 million in machinery and equipment at its Buena Vista Township plant in the last 3 years. The company has 6,200 employees worldwide, but the Saginaw County plant is home to engineers from around the world.
Katie, our engineering headquarters is here for the globe. We have over 900 engineers that are devoted to steering and driveline technology. And yes, the invention occurs here. And in fact, it's going to stay here. Our plans are to keep this as the engineering headquarters and nucleus for years to come. So we're excited. We're safe, we're green, we're connected.
2009 brought Saginaw County and the region tremendous opportunities in innovative and clean technology, such as solar, batteries, and wind energy. With your continued support, we not only dream green, we look forward to a green reality.